Hey guys, so I'm on the roof, you know, and yeah, it's kind of a thoughts video, you know, just wanted to talk about life and stuff, you know, the stuff you normally don't want to talk about because you can. I decided to come out because you can clearly tell over there, gorgeous sunset on that house. But you can't go behind there. You always want to go where the sun goes. Sadly, night has to come. And you have to go around with the darkness for the next, what, 12 hours? It usually doesn't come back to light till about, what, 8 in the morning. So, just wanted to get a good look at the sunset and just talk about feelings and stuff. Not really like feelings, just a kind of representation of why I decided to make this video and why I may be on my roof. Well, I chose the roof because I don't know, it's hard to explain. I'm not that old, you guys know I'm 17, so you know, I'm doing this and stuff, and I kind of can't show you guys because I'm not going to get a good angle. Alright, I moved, so let me get my feelings out, personally. I used to come up here in, what was it? Let's see, I'm a senior right now in high school. So, 11, 10, 9, 8. So about 5 years ago, I started coming up here and I started, you know, doing drugs and weed and all that stuff. I just sat up here. Parents didn't know I was up here and I didn't even have a care in the world. I just, you know, blew it away with just a puff. Not even, like 12,000. And, yeah, I didn't stop smoking until end of 9th grade when, things got really bad. You know, it started with cigarettes, I went to weed, I went through all that stuff, and yeah, it was pretty tough. I wasn't happy with life at that time in my life, so that's kind of why I did that. I wanted to get away from things and let things out, and I decided, hey, what's a good way but cigarettes. And nothing was happy with my life. I had a recent experience with my brother that was just, it was tragic. I almost lost my brother. Yeah, he almost died on me and I was freaking out. I thought I was gonna just lose a lot of things, and it didn't help that I was, you know, getting bullied all the time, that none of my friends really cared. I didn't really have much to do. School was just okay. I wasn't really learning much. I really hated myself. Through that time, I, you know, hurt myself in a way. Not just with the smoking. I did dangerous self-harm to myself, which no one should ever do to themselves. I'm sorry, but if you ever think about injuring yourself in any way possible, do not. It is the worst thing you can possibly do to yourself, rather than just killing yourself. And that is the farthest. You should never go to that far. Unless you... The only time you should be, like, killing yourself is when you're on your deathbed and you feel it's your time to go. It's your choice. You're willing to go. But if you're wanting to kill yourself because you feel no one loves you, if you feel that you're nothing to this world, if you feel that you just don't want to live in a world where you think everyone does not like you, no, never think about it that way. I almost thought about it that way, and I did try killing myself. And no, don't. No, never. Okay? I was stupid. A lot of kids my age are stupid. I think I was too early to be stupid, actually. I'm still not fully developed as a human being yet. I'm only 17, for God's sakes. Luckily, I have recovered fully. I don't smoke anymore, and it's darker now. What do you know? But things are not totally worth the risk of, you know, doing things. And do I miss going back to doing all that? Some, yes. I do sometimes get the urge that I really just want to go out and just smoke a cigarette, just one cigarette, and just get done with it. But it wasn't really worth it at the time. I did, you know, I had a girlfriend, and she got me addicted to more stuff. It wasn't even funny. You just meet the wrong people at the wrong time too, and it makes things worse, and you don't want that. Luckily, I finally got to a point where I was okay. I finally met the right group of people, and I really need to get over it. And I realized that I can be loved, and that if I believe in something, everything's okay. Which is why I kind of have a higher understanding of God now, and Jesus, you know. I wasn't really the biggest fans of them during my 7th through 9th grade years. We already talked about that. But I just, I want to thank them, in a way, because when I finally wanted to get help with my stuff, though I just tried everything, and I almost gave up. One of the last places I went to was was a church that my parents and I used to go to, and I went there, and I just sat and prayed for a couple of minutes, 20 minutes or so, and for some reason that just seemed to work. And if you get my drift, like, I was able to let myself go because not because I was able to, like, talk to myself, because I think someone was actually listening, in a way. And, you know, a couple of weeks after that, I was slowing down. I didn't really hang out with those people anymore that I felt were influenced me the wrong way. I wasn't really, like, doing the same old things. I got rid of all my marijuana I had left. I got rid of all my bongs. I only had like 3, so I got those away. I think I actually threw one at the people that gave it to me, because they were like, "We're not taking this back," and I threw it and it broke, and I kind of laughed, but then I kind of ran away at the same time, because those people were not nice people, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I'm glad I got away, and I want to thank, you know, I want to thank them for that. And I have a better family now, actually, throughout all this. You know, at the start of sophomore year, I finally got away. I want to say that it was because of a girl I met, but at the same time, she was just as bad as the drugs were. I met her during the summer, and I liked her a lot, and we dated for about, 7 months. She was one of the coolest things ever, but she turned out just to be a real bitch. A real C word, but I really don't want to say the C word, especially since I'm out in the public, and yeah, that's not nice. Especially since I'm making this out to, you know, them up there. I don't really want to say too much swears, but right now, currently in life, I feel okay. You know, my new addiction is collecting comic books, which is a safer addiction, I'll tell you that for sure, even though the material inside may not be the safest, but, you know, it's cool. You know, I love video games. They don't have the safest amount of material either, but, you know, they're better than drugs, I'll tell you that for sure. I love making YouTube videos, love talking to you guys, like this one. Safer than drugs, addicted to making videos, but never posting them up. Like, if I show you my archive right now, you'd be like, "What's wrong with you?" Yeah, I know. And, yeah, I'm more addicted on life. I've known what I want to be. I want to, you know, be a teacher. Later on, actually, this year, I'm probably posting this on Sunday, which will be Easter Sunday. So happy Easter, everyone, by the way. And later this year, I'm becoming a mentor for kids who have issues at home, who are not living the best lives, and may go into the situations that I would have gone into, you know, drugs and like alcohol and all that. I didn't go into alcohol too much. My dad, you know, drinks somewhat, and you know, I stole a couple beers from him. I tried it out, and you know, I did get drunk one night, I'll tell you that, but this isn't my life story. I won't get into that until I, you know, write a memoir. I know many people really won't watch this, but, you know, as long as someone, not even someone I know, someone I don't know, if they get something out of this, I'll be pleased. That's all I care about. One person. The one person I don't know, and they, you know, realize that everything's okay. So, really, I just want to thank you guys up there, and, you know, I know it's awkward for not the people watching this to see me just keep looking up, but I think you get the picture. And for people who don't believe, I'm okay with that. I'm not really a Christian at the same point. I'm not one of those firm Christian believers that are like all that, but I can say I'm kind of in the Christianity booth. I'll say that for sure. I'm kind of in the Christian booth, even though I don't like many strict Christians, as I like to call it. I do believe in like gay rights. I do believe in like marijuana, even though I do not like it. I had a bad experience with it. People who find it to be fun, let them have it. Okay? They let smoking illegal. People who enjoy smoking, let them have it. And my eyes look very creepy right now. Hi, how's it going? That's actually some of the effects. I have a little like darkened face actually from over the years of depression. But I'm over it at least, and I'm glad I'm over it. I'm recording this on Good Friday. I feel that I should record this on Good Friday and put it up on Easter because I have some time to think about what I want to do with like some things over the weekend. Not even with just this video. You know, I celebrated Good Friday by sleeping in, like most teenage kid did. Even though, you know, Good Friday was a great day in history, kind of. Not really. If you actually think about it, it was kind of a sad day in history, but you know, people celebrate it anyway. And it's almost done with Lent, and I gave up hats for Lent, and yeah, it's like kind of my other addiction. I like collecting hats and wearing hats, because I don't like my hair, you know, unless it's short, and it's not short right now, so I'm just getting ready. And I know my life's falling ahead of me. Right now I have a great group of friends who, you know, I don't see a lot of my friends because I only see them on weekends, and I'm not seeing them this weekend either. I'm probably going to see them sometime during spring break, like a couple of them, but like, I don't have a lot of friends at school. A lot of the kids who used to bully me still bully me today, and I hate it, okay? I'll be honest, I hate it. You know, I just get through it because I know I get to see great people on the weekends, and I get to do great things. I get to go see theater productions. I get to go make musicals with them. I get to go talk to them about these things, you know, and I just openly admitted to them, well, some of them. I haven't told everyone, but officially now I'm kind of telling everyone my life story on here. And, you know, I regret things. I definitely do. And I don't go to church every day, I'll tell you that for sure. But I love God, and I love Jesus, so. And I really need to thank them for everything they've done. Like getting me through the pains of harming myself with, you know, cigarettes and cutting myself and trying to kill myself and just hating life through that whole, what seemed like an eternity. I feel better now, and I just really want to thank them. And I know there haven't been any videos like this before on my channel, but you know, there just comes a time and a point when you need to talk about it, and it felt like this was the time because, you know, I'm not expanding I only have about 20 subscribers right now, which, thank you all who subscribed. I only have 20 subscribers, but you guys actually some of you watch my stuff, and I'm very happy about that. And I know some of you might not care for this video, and some of you might not watch this video. You know what? I'm fine with that. You guys actually pay attention to me, what I put out. But you guys enjoy the comic reviews I do, sometimes the movie reviews, and, you know. So thank you. Thank you to them. Thank you to all my friends. Thank you to my family. Thank you to everyone who's believed in me over the last couple of years. Again, thank you. You don't even need to say you're welcome. I know you're welcome. So, I think I'm done rambling on and on about everything. If I really need to ramble again, I'll do this again. You know. Hey, I'll do it on a sunny day though, because now you can't see me. See? I have a window. I go up my window and I just sit on the roof. You know? It got that dark quickly, but thank you guys for watching, and thank you for watching as well. And I'm wondering if my neighbors think it's awkward that I'm just sitting on my roof talking to a video camera. That lady was stopped at a stoplight right in front of my house. Yeah, there's a stop sign right in front. Oh, bird. Oh, that freaked me out. The bird just went into my tree. First, the lady stops at the stop sign for like 20 seconds, and then this bird comes flying by. Jeez, I better get inside soon, but I gotta conclude this video.